But she's demeaning him. I'm sorry to put all the business out there, but
Damn.
here's the tea. Yeah. She's now the breadwinner. So the thing is, she's thrown in his damn face.
That's fucked up.
Harshly.
Wow.
Like, I'm doing this, I want this lifestyle. You can't give me this, you can't be that. And then they're not, of course, not being intimate. So it's a whole other aspect, but she's really honing this over his head.
Somebody else was hitting it, man. I'm gonna keep it real.
I mean,
Somebody
I think
else
so
hitting it.
too. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Milfshake, where mom life meets realness. I'm one of your hosts here, Cori. I'm sitting beside the lovely Tiffany.
Aye.
And Tiffany.
Ow.
And our special guest, Louie.
Hey, thanks for having me again and again.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
This is what, your third time up?
it's my third time up, man.
Wow.
He should get like a fucking trophy or
Right.
a
Right,
award.
you know what I
for
mean?
This much.
Hanging out with the ladies, I love it.
It's such a calm environment when you hang out with
Absolutely,
Because y'all
absolutely.
male podcasts, y'all be yelling and tussling and cussing each other out.
Start arguing.
We just want to talk in peace with you today.
Absolutely.
You know, so
Psych.
we're going to take it easy on you. But we have a new segment that we're bringing to our show. We're still trying to figure out a name for
Right,
it. So
right.
if you have an idea for advice from moms or mom or MILF advice, whatever the fuck the case may be, please feel free. All right, so let's get into this piece of advice we have here. I forgot what my ISO is. I found it. All right, this man said, I'm used to paying for everything and spoiling my girl. But things have slowed down at work and I'm not making as much. How do I tell her we have to stop spending? What do you guys
Get another fucking job. Like, no. I mean, if you can't talk to your girl, that ain't your girl. Like, listen. And if she's your girl, she know to slow down at work, unless you just hiding that from her. But open communication, what the hell?
agree.
Or get another job. Like,
Yeah.
what?
I mean, I took
Not getting another job?
I took a year. My wife told almost 2 years to let her know I was going broke. Yeah, she started seeing little things. She was like, "Yo, what's up with you, bro? Why you
Like, nigga, why is the lights off?
Nah, nah, the lights ain't off, but the bill coming late. She like, yo,
Why did it
you
take
like 10 days late for paying the rent. I'm like, cause I'm in the process. I'm still tricking myself. I'm telling myself, yo, I'm about to make this money, but I ain't worried about that. So what? I just lost a little 300,000. I'm gonna be all right. And just it never materialized how I
ego
wanted
thing
this.
for a man.
I guess it more so was my ego. You know what I mean? More so than anything else. More than so me not wanting to tell her because I really didn't want to tell her. But at some point, I had opened up my safe one day and I almost cried. I'm like,
Just seeing it gets lower.
and I said to her, I said, yo, look, I gotta have this conversation because I know this is about to be like a big birthday or something was coming up. I forgot exactly what birthday it was. And I said to myself, I'm gonna have to pay this and pay that. Let me just have this conversation now before the birthday come. And then, you know what I mean? You know how y'all Virgos give it up. Y'all gonna y'all gonna rock with us, but you know what I mean? You might let us live right now, but it might be some feelings that may carry over if I don't.
Especially if I told you so.
Right.
Especially if I said, you didn't need that car. Especially if I said, hey.
You hitting shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You know my personal life or something?
I'm just, no, but it be like that a lot of times.
I bought the BMW, then I bought a Durango and smoke. She's like, why'd you buy that extra Durango for?
Yeah.
And then I bought them 18-wheelers. She's like,
We don't need all of
she's
this.
like, you buying 5 different, you got like 10 businesses. Why are you doing this?
Right.
And I ain't have a real this is my money. I do what I want with my money.
Yeah.
So you have the experience going through that because you
Right.
say you waited 2 years. What would you have done differently? Because then that can like.
Yeah.
I think I was so imagine making $30,000 a month, right? For 2 or 3 years, right? And before you were making this money, you were probably only making maybe $4,000 a month, $4 or $5,000 a month. And then you also gotta just not to go back so far, but you also got to do like, you know, my social and economic background, my personal. I'm poor. I'm from a poor. So when the first time I ever make this amount of money, before I made hundreds of dollars before, but it was like maybe over a course of years. You know what I'm saying? But this time I'm making X amount of dollars on a monthly basis. So it inflated my ego, took away a trust factor. Even not saying I didn't trust my partner, but just, you know what I mean, from my circumstances, it just took away even more trust, and I'm more paranoid than I ever been. and I don't know what advice that's really gonna fit me the right way. So I just listened to my own noise, and I blocked out the people that was there to protect me, and didn't meet certain people at a certain time, and I didn't make those right decisions. So hindsight being 2020, I would have confided in my wife much early when I was only down 100,000, opposed to, you know what I mean? And then I would have made advancement with maybe one or two of my guys, because two of my guys was telling me like, and I knew this too, right? It's you telling me information I know already. Nigga like, yo, bro, look, I know you got all the money, but why don't you just make sure you pay off so you get an 800 credit score? I'm like, you don't know what you talking about. Nigga, I never seen 400,000. Nigga, telling me the fucking credit score, nigga. Yo, why don't you take your house, right? Take them to the house that you live in, right? Why don't you move yourself up out of there, go into a smaller apartment that's a little cheaper, right? Get somebody in there, take your 3-family house, cash it out because it's on his last limb. Let somebody else deal with the repairs, so on and so forth. And I just did other shit, let shit go on foreclosure, stood at the same, just different.
So being coachable.
Yeah, I wasn't coachable, and I didn't really trust nobody, and because I felt nobody wasn't in the same league as me. You know what I mean? When it comes to money, like, yeah, how you gonna tell me what to do with 500,000, 400,000 if you never touch it? That was my mindset. Opposed to just going to the bank and having a conversation. But you can say that now, but this money's illegal. How much gonna walk in the bank hunky dory with cat? This ain't a movie. You know what I mean? So it was just those things. But like I said, I would just have those conversations. You know what I mean, with my woman. Right. That's it. And just see if she'd do some things for me and my close friends.
Cori, what you think?
I agree with everybody.
She had no clue what we
just
talking
open
about.
your damn mouth, and if you love your partner, you just have that communication. I mean, that's a part of it, because you're at a team at the end of the day. And I can understand and concur about ego, because male ego, Lord Jesus, that's a whole nother animal.
Right.
But it's good that you had accountability now, but I think that's very good advice for this person so that they can realize not to do the same mistake of waiting a longer period of time.
Right.
It's going to take a minute, but just do it.
Because imagine having all that money, then going all the way broke. You got to ask your girl for $50 or something.
Yeah. That's that.
I went through a couple months of that. That shit was embarrassing. I said, bro, I'm a grown man. I got to ask somebody for some money?
Yeah.
$50?
That's why having the right partner.
Yeah.
Because we all we all got shortcomings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think it's dope as hell to be like, let me get something to pay that. Just to know that you have that in your corner. Because some people don't have that. You might get with somebody who has nothing. And they just riding your wave. Right. Now when your shit crash and you like, hey, they ain't got shit to give you. You know what I'm saying? So to have somebody that can meet you there and support you when you need it, I think is fire. I also wonder how long they've been together too. Yeah. Because again, it's about knowing your partner. Now, if you just got with shorty and you led with money and you led with fancy dates and you led with vacations and tricking and spoiling all the other stuff, then she gonna be used to that. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that she can't adjust, but be careful with how you lead, how you enter, or how some men use money to bait women and get upset when that's all the woman is after.
Right.
So if she decides to leave you high and dry because that's all you have to offer, or that's all you really brought to the table, it takes a lot to be a better man than just what you have financially. You know what I'm saying? Like, be other things to her. And then when you don't have money, it's not going to be a big deal that you don't have money.
Can I ask y'all a question? Just a quick question. Just a small question. How long can your man be broke before you be like, all right, enough is enough?
I might give a nigga about 2 months.
Damn.
That's enough time to get a job.
No, I'm talking about, I ain't talking about, say he was, I'm talking about fall from grace. Say he was, almost a millionaire, right, or something. And then now he just like, he make 40 grand a year, so he can't really do what he once was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean. Like, how do you make him take him to get back on top? I'm saying.
I don't have a time limit because he's not taking care of everything. You know what I'm saying? It's a partnership, right? So I can't put a time limit on that shit.
Got you.
Unless he just being lazy and just not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You want to change your circumstances.
Say that nigga got 3 jobs and all 3 jobs only equal up to 50 grand.
But I wouldn't want him to have 3. I wouldn't want him to have 3 jobs.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Got you. Damn, it's like a catch-22.
I would respect a man having 3 jobs. Because some people are lazy.
Yeah.
Like,
you working hard, buddy. I like that. I respect a man that work hard.
I
admire a man.
Like, I got 1,000 to the rent, baby. I got 1,000 to the rent. I got the phone bills. I got a little bit on the
But
gas and light. I don't got
you
much.
have to come in too as the partner. Like that's what I mean. Like it doesn't matter when it comes to a real woman, when it comes to a real man, when it comes to a relationship. Things are going to happen. There's going to be a shift. You're going to be on the boat together. There's going to be storms. So it's a way to be able to carry each other. You know, and it depends on the person. It depends on the capacity. There's some women out here, they'll be like, F him, I'm not, rocking with him, you broke, and you're going to beat him down. There's a lot of people that could do that. I don't think that that's fair. I feel that we all equally understand it's best to carry each other the best way that we can.
Yeah.
That's why choosing the right partner is important.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like who you choose really matters, because if you choose a woman that you can't talk to, oh, I'm scared to tell her. No. If that woman makes you feel comfortable to be vulnerable, I think that's fire.
Right.
I think that's fire. Because I know that y'all men struggle.
Yeah.
You know, y'all feel like y'all have to live up to a certain expectation. Y'all got to be a certain level of provider. And that really bothers a lot of men when they can't or they feel insufficient. So just to have that partner and y'all have created that. Because a woman going to go through changes and problems too. And I could come to you and say, baby, this is what I'm going through. Yeah. And you're like, it's okay, we're going to figure this out together. That's fire as hell.
Isn't it?
That's fire.
Right.
Speaking of choosing the right partner, one of our favorite couples, allegedly, because I don't know these people's lives, have announced their split. Jhene Pussy Fairy Aiko. How you say your last name?
I think it's Aiko.
Aiko.
Yeah.
Aiko.
Have some water.
She had a
Some
good
water, like, in a cup. Or no, you-
song, Pussy Fairy.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite songs.
It's a good song.
She be talking her shit.
Thank you, I
I love
appreciate
when women talk their shit.
She's a poet when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Sensuality.
She a poet for the day.
Yeah. My
Remember that
Pisces
trend?
sister.
Your pussy sister?
I said my Pisces sister.
Oh.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
That's it. We was talking about Pussy Fairy.
My,
And I just water bottle.
Pisces.
But yes, unfortunately, this beautiful couple has announced their split to the public. Some people were trying to come at character, you know, talking about her, what they thought she was doing with her last relationship. And some people were speculating that maybe she wanted commitment from him and they had been together for 10 years. I even was just seeing a guy say it doesn't take 10 years for a man to know he wants to marry a woman. But the thing is, everybody doesn't want to get married.
They don't have to get married.
And that's okay. Like we're in different times. People do things differently. We talk about men and women building a household together. We talk about women helping men pay bills. We're not in the same time where you don't necessarily have to feel like you don't have love with your partner just because you did not marry them. You got to do what works for you. But I also respect, right? We know some people who, if that woman say she want to get married and that's not what you about, all right, cool, bro, I love you, but I'm out. Like women will leave you over that.
Yeah.
So I mean, tomato, it's all about what you into.
Yeah.
But how long do you think is too long to wait for marriage?
that's way too damn long. 10 damn years. You better give me a ring. Listen, if you know, you know.
I don't
okay?
think it's a time limit.
But I
You don't think it's a time limit?
I think it's, to me, that's way too long. I mean, but again, we don't know their household, but to be in layman terms about it, with the circumstances, they have a beautiful child together. And it was an up and down, you know, in their relationship. But now it's a disappointment because I really want them together. I really did. But I feel like it should not be 10 years. But I feel like it deals with communication and also what you're going to settle with. Because if you're like talking about it, and not saying it's being ignored, but I feel like there's people that are in relationships and they're like yearning for it. And then some guys or females feel like, well, technically we're married. You know, it's like, this is as good as it gets. I feel it's a big miscommunication, but I feel like you have to know what you want. But of course, as this world is, we're indulging into their lives. So again, we don't really know the circumstances. But anyway.
I feel like it's age, in my personal opinion. So if I meet you at 19 years old, I don't think you should be, like, say we together at 19, right? And now I think the right thing is probably us start to get engaged probably at 28 or 29. So
That is 10 years.
you get what I'm saying?
Depends on where in your life you are.
And for prime example, in my life personally, I met my wife. I was about probably 24. She was 22. I got engaged. I met her 2011, 2000 New Year's Eve going to 2017. I didn't get married to 2020. That's 9 years from the time I met her to the time we got married. So I really, to me, it just depends on age and your preference. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times, a lot of people don't want to get married. I believe in marriage simply just to protect the family. So if I happen to pass away and I don't have a will, which most black people don't, I want my children to be protected, opposed to maybe my sister or brother or whoever my closest kin getting it and don't do right by my children. You feel what I'm
Can't you
saying?
spell out your will and your wants, married or not?
Yeah, I'm not saying you can. I'm just simply saying, most black people, it's sad to say, that's what I'm saying, is we just really don't have wills. We don't even take the time out to get life insurance. You know what I mean? At bare minimum, you know what I mean? So I'm just simply saying on that aspect. So when it comes to 10 years, waiting or not, like I said, it just depends on age and your preference, you know what I mean, in my personal opinion.
Would you leave somebody if you were in a relationship with a woman and you were in love with her and you wanted to marry her, but she was like, she kept putting it off? Would you leave her?
That's a great question.
Because I know that, ladies, what about you? We'll come back to you, Louie.
Yeah.
Would y'all leave a man if you were like, you really believed in marriage, whether it was...
And he didn't want to get married.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I would leave him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're not on the same wavelength. Like pretty much. Like if I want to get married and you don't want to get married, then what's the point? If I don't want to get married and you want to get married, what's the point? It's like I'm wasting your time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why it's good to also communicate that from the rip. Like even when I talk to people who are like single and dating and they just having a hard time in this dating pool, like many people have been having, I think it's so important to be transparent from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, hey, nice to meet you. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm looking for something serious. I'm trying to settle down with somebody. Like, are you...
But does that mean it's unserious because the person don't want to get married?
No. I'm talking like marriage aside. I just
Got
think
you.
it's communicate that, right? Because some people are dating and just want to have a good time, just want to have company. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just want a girlfriend. But some people are dating with serious intent. And I'm saying to alleviate the bullshit, tell them that from the rip. Sadly, some people are still going to say, yeah, me too, just because they want to fuck you or just because they want to experience you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just think communicating what you want, even if it's in the long term, how do you feel about marriage?
Yeah.
You never know. Some people might be avoiding marriage because of their own trauma.
Right.
What they seen growing up or what they didn't see growing up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's really hard. But then you go and have a child. You can commit to being attached and raising a human, having another life be your responsibility until death.
Right.
But you don't want to commit
To marriage.
to marriage.
Yeah, so that's to go back to the question, like you said, you telling me, do I break up with a person because she don't want to be married? But we have children together, so it make it hard for me to just split the home up.
So
You know
is
what I'm
that
saying?
like a trap? Could that have been like a trap?
That's probably like a trap. It gotta be a trap.
Ooh, I'm always going to have access to you because you got my kid. Ooh.
We might as well get married.
Ooh, that's not always true. Though. Don't think
they'll
that
do
just
that.
because people have children with each other that they always got access to each other. Because some of us would not spit on a motherfucker when they on fire. Okay, so don't think that. But
How do we get there though, right? How do we get from 1 minute you being in my bed to the next 1 minute?
I was blind.
I don't even.
or just not even. People change.
Yeah.
Right.
You can fall in love with one person and then. That's why when you saying like, oh, the timeline from when you met your wife till y'all got engaged till y'all got married, one thing I respect about that is because after 10 years, you can say, I know that motherfucker.
Right.
I know those patterns. I know those habits. I know those mistakes. I know what if he's in a situation, I know what the fuck he probably gonna do. So knowing somebody is fire. Sometimes you get with somebody, you can have a child or be with together or move in together and you just see a total shift.
Yeah.
And
Right.
they're not who they were when you met them. So
Absolutely.
people change. Sometimes people change for the worse and sometimes people change for the better.
I think
Right.
every 10 years people change. Every 10 years people change.
Yeah.
With life experience.
Yeah, that's a fact too.
I've changed every year. I feel like a lot of times I incorporate. I try my best to incorporate as many people that's doing as many things that's heading to the direction that I'm heading as possible. Yesterday I was with GL. We was doing meetings for our live. We was going to different venues to see what venue we were going to pick. And in the course of that, he's like, yo, you just got like 30 phone calls. And I said to myself, when I go check my call log, I said, I got 94 phone calls today. It's only 6 o'clock at the time yesterday. And I said, why do I communicate with so many people? But I forgot, what I provide, as far as me giving what I give and then what I get from people. So the conversations,
So
are
the more
necessary.
connections you're making with people, the more
Right.
relationships you're building is causing more
Right.
communication with them, basically.
Absolutely. But a lot of times it might cause friction with your partner. You know what I mean? So like you said, knowing your partner, knowing what they do, so on and so forth, it could be a great thing
That's a fact.
for just these small reasons. You know what I mean? Me and him was just sitting here talking about, he was like, maybe content creators should probably be with content creators And maybe if you can be a content creator, right? And be with somebody that understands the business, that just might not be in the business. And I was in my mind, I'm thinking about it like, wow, that's a great conversation to have. You guys are content creators. How do you guys feel about that? That you guys are content creators, being in a relationship with one, obviously, you know what I mean?
Well,
It's like, no, just like,
the U word is like the word of the day for us. We were talking earlier just about understanding.
yeah.
That goes such a long way, right? Because again, I don't feel like you have to be with a content creator. I think there can be friction in either way, right? Because at the end of the day, you're still humans and you still have emotions, right? You're going to probably care about what your partner is doing, who your partner is around, how they're depicting themselves, even in this content. Or you could have a partner who understands like, oh, that's just work. I understand. Oh, that's going to take you a long time. I understand because I see how long I've been there with you. I know how long this takes. I know you might be home late. Right. Oh, you don't care about that person in that video. Y'all are just acting. So understanding is like a major part of relationships, I feel like, in general. But
You got to know their personality, period. Because you could could just be a regular person going to regular work.
and have somebody at work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's about knowing your person, what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What about you?
Well, I ain't got that wrong.
But you do create content. See,
I
you
do,
do in your own realm.
But I've had instances where I've worked with people and they had a significant other. And there was friction because, oh, well, why are you doing content with her? And I'm just like,
Absolutely.
I don't want you here.
Yeah.
But has it ever been a moment where you did want that person's man? And
No.
Gotcha.
Because what I do is what I do. Business is business. Potentially, as what the context of the question was, I don't feel it's either realm. Like you could have someone that is a content creator or have someone that's in the business. The main thing is, like you said, communication.
Gotcha.
So oftentimes there are people that don't understand what you do or have limitations of understanding of how things work. Like whatever I'm doing, whether I'm performing, dancing, whatever it is, on stage or what have you, there's going to be a crowd. There's going to be people that are going to come up to you and say different things. How do you know them? Or why are you talking to them so long? Like that has happened to me before.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Really insecure.
they're very insecure. So you have to maintain a balance of communication and understanding. Like, this is what I do. This is who I am, but it doesn't make who I am. So
Right.
you're getting to know me. They're not getting to know me. The factor that you have that conversation and then it still goes out their daggone brain. You come to a show to support me and you ready to box. Like, who's that? Like, what the hell? So, it's just a maintaining communication. That's basically what it is.
I remember I had asked this one guy, did he want to work together, do some skits together? I think I maybe presented him with an idea, and he was like, yeah, I got to ask my girl first. I was like, yeah, nigga, I don't want to work with you. Because I ain't saying nothing wild.
Right.
The fact that that's even your, I like that you're considerate of how your lady feels, but the fact that that's even been created for you, where you have to get that permission, makes me wonder, well, what's been going on?
I wouldn't even said that out loud because he sounded like he
said
getting
it.
beat on.
Crazy.
I guess maybe if we didn't get to work together, maybe he'll have to tell me, yeah, she wasn't feeling it, or she don't want me to work with you, blah, blah, blah. But what have you been doing? Have you been flirting with other people? Have you been have you made somebody feel uncomfortable?
Right.
Has there been drama in other instances? Because if it's like that, I'm cool.
Now, I'm not
the
gonna lie to
women
you. I'm
just be
still my fault. Go ahead.
insecure. Sorry.
No.
Sometimes the women just be insecure because of how the woman looks. Like
Yes.
you guys are beautiful. So the psych. I'm playing. No, you guys are beautiful. So they just be intimidated. But I've never been under those circumstances. But that's how it be. And for some men too, I know men will be like, "Oh, pause, that's gay." But if they feel like this man is like, okay,
Yeah.
he got swagger, he a decent looking guy, I don't want my woman around him.
Facts, but they won't say that.
They won't say
If
it
he
out
look
loud.
like trash, they gonna be
Yeah.
like, yeah, go ahead, do that.
Enjoy yourself. Yeah. Sorry, what you said?
No, I'm listening. I'm about to piggyback on what you saying. Yeah, I still be fighting moments of insecurity myself. Just being honest with you, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? You going out here, the nigga about to be hanging around. What you going over there for? And sometimes, I might say something, but other times I won't. Maybe because of my pride. That's why I be telling this pride thing I got. I'm like, I ain't about to say that shit. Fucking ain't no fuck nigga. I ain't no bitch ass nigga.
No, thank you for being transparent.
Yeah.
That's a lot of men.
But sometimes I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, look.
Yeah. I remember I would do a
ain't feeling
video
that.
or something with Tiff. And I'll be like, you know, he not gonna have no problem with this, or is he gonna be? She's like, yeah, no, he cool, he don't. But that's because of my own experiences, where somebody would just get mad or nitpick about anything that I post or put out. So I'm like, hey, is it cool? Because I don't want to cause those frictions for nobody else. So it can get.
Meanwhile, I was put on punishment at home, but I didn't say anything.
But I love when your partner just lets you be you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And understand that some things are just work. You might go on your pod, you know what I'm saying? You have to be entertaining on there. You're a dancer. You gotta dance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You create content. You work your job too. Like, well, y'all do it together, so it don't really apply to you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, some people just cannot separate fiction from reality. And like, bruh, you causing problems in your own head. How long do y'all think is too soon to move on after a breakup?
Oh, I'm up under the next nigga the next day. You broke up with me?
You gonna get yourself killed.
We didn't break up though. We're together. But no, what is the saying?
You got to get up under somebody else to
get over the next one.
Ooh.
You really believe that, or you just saying that right
I've had experience.
Girl.
I think as we get older, our perception can change.
Yeah.
Because it's like, as we get older, I've been in relationships like a lot. So
What?
if I get a chance, I want to just chill. You know what I'm saying? But when I was younger, I definitely was like, all right, rebound. The rebound was already loaded. The bullets was going in the gun. But as soon as this one was about to, you know what I'm saying?
We are not the same people.
Yeah. But now I'm like, let me get a little peace. You know what I'm saying? I get some quiet time. Let me take some time to love myself and know myself and grow in peace, because also some people are just addicted to being in relationships. Yeah.
Right.
And they got to be with somebody right after and post every fucking person they with. You can live your life in peace and quiet.
Right.
And take your time and make the right choice for yourself instead of, I got to get on to the next one. I ain't going to say you can't have your fun after a breakup. Ain't nobody got to know all of that. But getting into a full-fledged relationship right afterwards, it can be trying.
I'm never getting it. If I lose my wife, I'm never getting in a relationship ever again.
I've heard men say
and
that.
I'm going to be before this, I always was transparent. I can tell you a different story, but I'm not on. I can spare my wife. But I just know I've always been transparent with the women that I've been with. You know what I'm saying to you? And so if we ever break up, God forbid, you know what I mean, that we do break up or anything happen, I got to rearrange my whole life, find my finances. I got to bank accounts. We got to separate. I got to have conversations with my children first. It's a lot to do. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I got to rearrange my will and everything.
You got to do all of that.
Yeah, I got mad shit to do. You feel me? Life insurance got to change. I got to, get their papers to come back. Got to send things. I got to definitely switch a lot of different of my accounts for my finances. It's a lot I got to do. You feel what I'm saying? I'm definitely not getting a relationship. It's not, never. But I am moving to Edgewater. I am balling out. I'm going to go to a get crazy cars. Yeah, I'm getting to it again.
Might run through that money again quick.
No, I ain't going. I'm gonna do it a little different. But I'm just, I know the game now, but I'm gonna take a lot more risk than I'm taking now, obviously. But that my wife don't want me to take.
Okay.
You feel me?
You're more considerate of that.
I'm more conservative. Everything.
You get that freedom. You coming out bucking.
I'm going crazy on all ranges of my life. It might be a good thing. It might be a bad thing. But I know I'm gonna go crazy. You feel me?
I can't imagine life without him. So
me neither. I don't want my one. Don't dump me.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
It's like certain thoughts sound good.
And 95% is gonna be my fault. So I'm gonna be trying to get it back too for quite the first 6 months. Baby, please.
It be sounding good, the thought of it, but it's like,
no, that shit don't sound good.
You.
Yeah, right.
I be talking mad shit, but that'll be hard to just jump into another relationship.
And I don't want to trauma bond with nobody else. So we went through all that. We graduated from that. You know what I mean? Have to do that with another person at 40. Bro, I'll get somebody else to do it. I'm cool, bro.
I feel like a lot of people over 40 think like that too.
Yeah.
Cori, how long?
Well, from experiences I've had, I haven't had like an abundance of relationships, but from what I have experienced.
You in a relationship now, you mind me asking?
I am dating. That's all I'm going to say. I'm living my life like it's golden. Scott. So, I do feel that intentionality is very important. And when it comes to someone that you're not dealing with anymore, I definitely agree with taking time for yourself. I did say this a few episodes ago that it's important to get to know yourself and really be able to be more intentional. Date you, get to know you again, reevaluate, refresh, restart, because you want that person out of your system completely. You want their spirit out your system. You want everything out of their system. So it's going to take time. I also feel like, and people can say, oh, it's not that deep. It is.
It is that
because
deep.
someone's spirit can be on you. So you want to make sure that that's dead and gone. And on top of that, I feel like it should be, for me, the last situation that I had dealt with, I took about a year and a half. To be honest, a year and a half.
And you wasn't being touched at all?
A year and a half.
Oh, God.
Some people just be having their fun.
No, but I was intentional.
That toy was burnt out.
To an
Overdrive. She was
No,
smoking.
but I was very careful. I was very careful of what I was doing. I felt like even in that aspect of taking time to myself, it's important because it's less to have to deal with. You know, I didn't want to deal with the person's animosity, their negativity, and all this other aspect. I feel it's important because that way you can steer your focus on yourself and then other things will come about, you know, in the right timing.
Agreed.
So I feel like I have seen it though. There are people that I'm no longer friends with that have had relationship after relationship, and I'm nosy. So I'll see the post and I'm like, who is this today?
It's too
And then
much.
who is this tomorrow? Like,
too
what is
much.
going on?
Right.
And they've been in relationships, like they just got in one, I'm giving advice, and then, oh, you in a relationship now? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? But there is the thing about comfortability where people just can't be alone.
Right.
And that's the thing that I feel is an illness. I really do. And I feel like people are very insecure in that element. So I think that people really need to hone into, okay, if this didn't work out with this person, I'm going to be dating basically on a surface level. And that's doing that person an injustice, especially if they're really interested in me. And I'm just getting out of a relationship, you know? So I feel like
Then
it's
you're going in with those same habits.
Right.
Because you never gave yourself a chance to break them.
And that person's spirit and everything that you dealt with is on you too. And that's what you're bringing forth to the table. So, well. So yeah, that's all I got.
I think time alone is very important.
Yeah.
Well, this is for the younger women. Because I feel like when we were younger, it was like, all right, I'm going to just start talking to the next person. But when you get older, you realize, okay, I do need the time. Even if other people are saying, take your time. You're not listening to nobody. But when you get older, that's when it's like, you know what, girl?
I feel like that applies to so many parts of
Yeah.
life too. Like when we was younger, having our parents, I remember my mother was like, stop putting them damn tattoos in your body. You branding yourself. Stop doing that. And here I'm fucking removing, I'm paying thousands of dollars to remove tattoos from my body when I could have just listened to my fucking
First
mother.
time.
Yeah.
Like so many pieces of advice we get, but again, when you're young, you think you know it all, you're stubborn.
Take your time.
Take your
What's the
time.
rush?
Yes. Yes. So Louie, do you have a lot of like single male friends?
It's like half and half.
Do you find that more men are choosing to stay single?
Yeah, I you know why, man? I feel like
Please tell us why.
a lot of y'all. No,
Ooh, what you about to say?
Yeah, cause let it go. Cause let it go.
All y'all bitches.
Nah, I'm fucking around. I'm funny, but I'm just saying. I'm just aside.
That's big.
Now
You
we
know,
already
a
like,
lo- y'all on my ass before I can even answer. So, I feel like just to be in a relationship is hard work. You feel what I'm saying? Just generally, right? A lot of when you look at a relationship from a man's point of view, it's a lot of downsides. Downside to it, not really really a upside for some men, right? When you deal with the wrong woman, right? It's so many takeaways and not many givebacks, so many risks, and the vulnerability factor, and it's crazy. Plus, you got to stop certain things to be in a relationship, right? Meaning, if I'm outside every night, whatever I do, however I make my money, or whatever, hanging out, and I come in the house every night, 2 a.m, those things probably got to stop. It's a Monday, my dog. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lady, you know, things got to stop. If I'm if I get up on a random Wednesday and I want to go to Pittsburgh 6 hours away and not come back for 2 days, having to explain that to you, you might not understand it, right? And then the real problem is this. We put out money in a different level than women do when it comes to dealing with one another. And to not be able to have a return on your investment when it comes to communication, respect, and understanding. Like you just said, it feels like a lot. So I might as well just pay for the vagina, it's cheaper, and go about my business. You know what I mean? When a man look at paying for a little 150, 200, that's somebody's phone bill or something, opposed to dating 6 dates, plus then I got to deal with her kids, so on and so forth, and then you got to deal with her trauma like we just spoke about, and you got your own trauma going on. So just from a man's point of view, like I don't know what a woman's perspective is with dealing with men. I'm just telling you, I could pay 150 or I could pay 6,000. I think the 150 sounds, you know what I mean? And then a lot of men, I was saying this the other day, a lot of men low-key gay. That's my personal opinion. I think a lot of men are gay. There's no disrespect to the gays.
Okay.
But I think a lot of men, like I don't understand.
Or is it that a lot of men
They want to hang out with testosterone so much.
like women?
Yeah,
not
you're
not
gay.
vaginally.
You're
Some men
gay.
don't enjoy the company of a woman. And I've had to grow to accept that too.
You know why? I think because their mother was mean.
Could
Your
be.
mother was a bitch, so since no, excuse my language, your mother was a certain way, so it made you kind of hate women now. You don't want to, but a lot of men, I just think it's gay though, because like, why do you? I don't want to hang around testosterone for mad hours. Testosterone for mad hours. It don't make no sense to me. Like, me and bro, we just linked up when we got here. You feel me? When we leave here, he about to go about his business. I'm gonna go about my business. We probably chop for 10 minutes. Ain't no reason for us to hang out more than 4 hours. It don't make sense to be around men for more than 4 hours every day.
Y'all on a timer?
I'm just
You're like
simply
4
saying-
hours.
Bro, time
That's
up.
it.
Catch you later.
Bro, when
But you know, I don't
it'd be
think there's
crazy to
anything
me. These
wrong
niggas be
with
nuts.
Male friendships and male camaraderie.
gotta
Like, I don't look at a man who's hanging out with his friends. Maybe y'all going to LA Fitness to play ball. Maybe y'all going to the club. Bro, I got a section. You trying to
On the same day though? Like,
LA Fitness and the club? No.
yeah, I'm like, that's a
saying,
lot to
I
hang
don't
with a
think
nigga
there's
on
anything
I don't think there's nothing wrong with
We
it.
ain't
If
no
you're
vacation.
hanging out with your boys.
Yeah.
Right?
That-
Because we also talk about how men don't have outlets. They don't have people to talk to about
My
when they're
barber.
stressed out about something. It might be something that your boy might give you better advice or understand than I can. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I think it's healthy to have friendships. If I'm asking you to hang out with me and I'm saying, baby, I want to go on a date, and you dub me to go chill with your boys,
That's
then I might be
crazy.
like, what's really going on? I might not say that you gay,
That's crazy.
but I'm saying like, damn, how I'm supposed to feel? I'm your lady,
happened to me
and you
before.
dishing me to hang out with the boys.
Corey said that
yeah.
happened to her before.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
How you found out that he was hanging out
He
with
said
friends?
it though. He said it to me. He was just like, mind you, I had planned my day,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna hang with the boys. I haven't seen da 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 and him and da da da." And I'm like, "He won't be in town for such and such a time." And I'm like,
That's a little different though.
"Nah," but it happened more than once.
Oh, he gay.
So, with my observant self, being an Aquarian woman, I just said, "Oh, okay." So when an Aquarius woman says, "Oh, okay," just know she already on it. So yeah, that ended.
Yeah, I bet. That's gay.
Yeah, don't dub your shorty to hang out with the fellas. I don't think it's nothing wrong with hanging out with the fellas, but don't dub.
did.
I feel like
And then make sure you, not even about dubbing her, just make sure your week is balanced. Like, bro,
wasn't.
it's been 148 hours that you've spent with them, but you only spent 10 with me. Like,
listen, I don't play. I don't know if it's my upbringing. I don't play no video games. I'm not that guy. I don't got nothing. Whatever your preference is, bro, do your thing. But I don't play no video games, right? I hoop probably like once or twice a month. And the only time I feel like men should be hanging out with men so many hours is we on vacation. It's different. I mean, chilling out, go to the club, might hit some dirt bikes or something. Be on vacation, chilling, go to some restaurant. You know what I mean?
vacation
something like
with your
that.
boys is a lot of time spent, too. Though.
Yeah, but even that's gay. So look, let me tell you a story. Look.
Everything.
Bro, I'm in that, we on vacation. It's my man's birthday. We go to Hawaii. So I'm like, you go to Hawaii. All right, cool. I never been to Hawaii, but we going to see my man. He live on a naval base. So I get there. I'm like, I don't think we should be here without no ladies. We in Hawaii, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Paradise with the boys.
so this is gay. I just took 11-hour trip here. So I get there. I get here, I'm like, oh man, this is kind of gay. So we get the room. He like, yo, why you going? I said, no, I'm just gonna go to the hotel, bro. He like, we just spend money on that. I said, I get it. We spend money here for the Airbnb. I'm just gonna get the hotel, bro. I just don't. He like, all right, cool, whatever. Go get the hotel. You know, we meet at the club, and he like, we get there for 5 minutes. I feel like it's like college kids. I'm probably only 32 at the time, but it's like probably either the kids that's 24 and like just Hawaiian people just So I got there. I'm not really the crazy party guy anyway. I don't know if you guys know that. I go at parties, but I'm only there for an hour or so. So I get there.
Lying.
No, I'm telling you the facts. Yo, it's a running joke going on. They always say you got to drive your own car, Louie. I'm the guy that leave early.
Oh, okay.
As soon as 12:30 come, I'm like, all right, it's time to go, bro. They be like, you been here for hours. Long story short, I got there. We in Hawaii. I took an Uber home. I left everybody every night. You feel me? And I stood in my hotel room because of what you just said. You said, yeah, it's a lot of time hanging out with your boys on vacation. And I thought the same thing. It's like, this is nuts. I'm not even getting no pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel gay.
But a lot of guys go on vacation to go buy pussy though. Like in another
I talk
country.
about
They
passport
do.
bros. I those passport
They
type of
do.
guys. So you think? Let me ask you, and just be honest with you guys. Let me be honest. So do you guys think in your mind every time men go on guys trip, is 80% just to buy pussy, or I'm just asking?
75.
Damn.
I don't know.
So you think it's always some vagina involved when the guys trip? Not a guy's 40th birthday.
I don't think so.
What do you think?
I don't think. I don't.
Somebody gonna buy
How long
some
is this
vagina.
trip?
I don't think
If they ain't
that-
buying
long
it, they
is the
got a
trip?
piece out there already. But somebody, out of the whole crew, somebody's going to have intercourse with someone else. Out of the whole crew, if it's 7, 8 of y'all, somebody gonna line something up.
I'm saying
Because
it's
some
single
people
niggas on the
think
trip,
like
so
that.
it's single niggas on
Yeah.
the trip. Yeah.
Y'all niggas is going to DR and Colombia, like we know what the fuck
Nah, I'm
going
not
on.
going to DR.
Everybody's
I haven't
something.
been to DR without my wife.
Okay.
I never been to Colombia before, but I have been to Miami before. So it's the closest thing you're gonna
That's
get.
very easy to have a time in Miami. You ain't even probably got to buy it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, but
All
it's
you
a
gotta
party
do is
city.
ball till you
People
fucking
getting
fall
drunk,
when you're
they
in Miami.
doing drugs. Like it's a sexy ass place. So I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, be surprised.
Right.
But why? So you feel like men are becoming like choosing to be single because it's just like not worth the
Headache.
investment and the headache.
Oh, you
Okay.
said it right,
Do
yeah.
y'all find that a lot of men are choosing to be single?
Yeah.
I think it's also ease of access too.
I was about to say that
just
because
said-
they think they have so many
It's
options.
cheap.
Yeah.
And I see it on the gram. Ain't nothing protected no more. Everybody got their ass
media.
out.
Yeah.
Social
hard.
media.
It's
they
for
think-
purchase.
It's easy to connect with people.
Yes.
It's easy to chat with people. Y'all flirting in whichever way y'all flirting online. It's just right there in the palm of your hand.
women don't know you.
Yeah.
They see pictures, or if you flashing money, that's what they think they get.
And that's it.
And then you meet them, and it's just
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, but they think they have all of these options. Like, yeah, I'm about to meet this one. I'm about to meet this one. I do have a friend that said he's single, and he says that being transparent is actually getting him more pussy. So it's like, listen, we talking, but I talk to other women. And I'm going to just be upfront with you about it. And that's because women be competitive. Because it's like, I'm trying to make him mine. It's like they go for him more because they,
think they
know.
can win something.
Yes.
You in the league now.
I like
You
the
about to
honesty
hoop,
aspect
strap
of
up.
it. I would rather a man be honest with me than lead me on. Tell me what we do. Again, like I said, if I'm going for marriage, right, and you tell me, well, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just having a good time. I'm dating. All right, cool. Thank you for not wasting my time.
Yeah.
Next,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying?
It's about when you being honest though. Most men, if they smart, they gonna be honest after they hit.
Later. Oh,
So it don't gotta be.
Not in a pussy doing it.
So you figure.
I got a whole
Tell
family
me,
at
girl.
home.
So you figure I'm gonna be honest with you, right? But then it's gonna be a shell of honesty somewhere else, and then after I hit, you're gonna be like, so are we? You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, then no, I'm kind of like, you know what I'm saying, a couple other people, and we
No,
can
you gotta
figure
do it
out.
before. I'm telling you.
No,
That-
I got
not
hit
you,
first.
but I'm just
ladies,
saying.
Oh.
No.
ask
Ask
them
all the right questions.
Ask them what they looking for. Ask them what they doing. Ask them how y'all rocking with each other, so you don't waste your time.
But you can't ask that question day one. Do you think so?
I don't feel. I don't
Yeah,
like
how do
to
you
waste
ask
no
that
time.
question?
What are
don't
you
ask that
looking
on
for?
day
What are
one.
your intentions?
What
I
is
don't
you,
ask
so what do you ask that question? Like, what are you looking for? What are your intentions? You be like, I'm trying to develop those intentions. I'm trying to. He says, I'm not sure. I'm trying to develop. I'm still developing and
I
growing.
never had those
I feel
conversations.
like you can still. I think you can still be clear about what you're doing. Even if we just meet and well, I'm dating right
He
now.
could be vague like this. Ask me,
give him
what's my intention?
What's your
That's
intention?
it.
I just want to find someone genuine.
Ooh.
What? No.
That could go any way.
So what you gonna do? Because
That could go any way.
yeah, I'm just telling you.
But that's so
It's-
messed up.
It's terrible.
You asked me what I'm just giving you the game. Ladies, I said, I wasn't trying to get you, but I gave you.
Terrible.
Yeah, man. I guess you just gotta try.
Yeah.
Get your heart broke. You just gotta try.
This happens. Yeah.
Another interesting study found that women are more likely to initiate a divorce. I think that's very true.
That's
I
fact.
don't even think we need a study for that. I feel like anytime a divorce is happening, it's that woman. The straw done broke her back, and she like, you know what? It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It ain't a lot of men that are like, I want a divorce.
Like in the film.
Until they want to marry their mistress.
Yes. Oh my God.
Or the nanny.
I
or
need
the-
you
when
to
you
get
cleans
out
the house.
so I can move my new woman in.
Only.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm gonna go with Felix. Felix and I have been together for years.
oh my God.
Y'all just fucking dogging us.
That definitely, I don't think that's news at all.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you know
women
what it is
initiate-
though. I feel like by the time a woman initiate divorce, we done did so fucking much. Nigga done cheated on you 15 times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then had a half a baby. You not even sure the baby his or not. He done fist fought your brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You said something a little bit disrespectful to your mom. Not nothing crazy,
That's
but
what I'm
just a
saying. It
little
had
bit.
to get. I was
like,
just saying this
nigga.
2 episodes ago, for a marriage to end, even a long-term relationship to end, you had to go through a lot of shit.
But
Yeah.
some women though, as soon as a nigga's finances change, you be like, oh, bro, this might not work.
That's true.
Right, like
It's
we
a-
talked about earlier.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
women out there like that too.
Yeah.
So I went from, I was making $400,000 a year. I was exec at a place. You know what I mean? They found out I got a felony. Now I got to throw garbage in the garbage. You know what I mean? In the truck, I'm making
Why
60.
You got to know who you're dealing with.
But it's crazy because also there's not gonna name names, but there's information of a person's friend. It's in their friend group. A lot of people are married, but unfortunately, this person is not, and they have been a part of their, marital ceremonies and what have you. So to hear the news like we're not gonna be together anymore is kind of like detrimental to him because it's like, damn, I'm looking up to y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
And to know the situation, definitely had to deal with the status financially because it was a lifestyle thing.
Yeah.
So as soon as the lifestyle changed, other choices too. There was other additives. There was like threesomes and things of that nature that the person was including. But
God.
other than that, whatever you do in your relationship, there was a brink of change, and it was a financial thing. And the woman was not accepting that. And so she's just like, and they had a child. So it's kind of like, what is happening? So the guy is definitely like really feeling it, and it's really hurting his gut. But he's like, I don't know what advice to give.
That nigga gonna hit the lotto right after the divorce.
I hope so.
Wouldn't that be something that she'd be like,
Yeah.
hey?
Yeah, right?
Nah, baby.
Let me ask y'all this question though. Where I just thought about this because it was something that happened that I know personally.
Before you guys jump into that, I wanted to add something. With that statistic, the study also found women had less patience with discomfort. So when things got rough, women were more likely to
Get the fuck
check
outta here.
than men, whereas men were like more likely to try to weather the storm and so on. And so forth.
Yeah, and I also heard that one of the main, I think the leading cause of divorce is finances, right?
Right.
So
Most of the time.
with the man traditionally being the breadwinner,
Yeah.
I think that, maybe she's leaning on him in a certain way, and she like,
No,
well-
she's demeaning him. I'm sorry to put all the business out there, but
Damn.
no, here's the tea. She's now the breadwinner. So the thing is, she's throwing in his damn face.
That's fucked up.
Harshly.
Wow.
Like, I'm doing this, I want this lifestyle. You can't give me this, you can't be that. And then they're not, of course, not being intimate. So it's a whole other aspect, but she's really honing this over his head.
Somebody else was hitting it, man. I'm gonna keep it real.
I mean, I
Somebody
think
else
so
hitting it.
too.
But let me ask y'all this question before what's the name? So say you with a man, you've been married for 5 or 6 years, you with him, right? You found out in those 5 or 6 years that he's a pedophile. Is that grounds for divorce?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Amongst other things.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sorry.
This nigga a great husband. He getting the
don't
money,
get
I don't like
everything.
that. That's
That's
too
just
much.
like the lady Hence who had the daycare, and her husband was
Oh,
a
yes.
police officer. He used to be a police officer. She had a daycare. I forgot what state it was in, but she had kids. Had the daycare for quite some time. Long story short, the parents were saying that their children were being touched by him because he also would come in and take her place to, watch the kids or what have you, and they would take turns. And when she learned about it,
She shot him or something, right?
shot him, and she got locked up. He's dead. So yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sick.
I
That's
can't.
insane. I asked you this question because, somebody I know, a female I know, just found out something like that about her peoples. You feel me?
That's sad.
And I'm like, what?
That's sick.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be able to get past that. And
It
it's
was
like, you
like-
love the person,
But
but it's like,
but he's saying that he was. I'm not a toucher. It was I was a child. This happened. Da 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 da.
He was a child.
I guess he was 18 and somebody was like 15 or 14.
Oh.
And you know what I'm saying? And he ain't take it, but you know what I mean? It's statutory.
It's just, yeah.
Still
It's the
static.
age, you know what I mean? And whatever, the mother.
that kind of shit is just, it's hard because I was a 15-year-old with a 19-year-old. And it wasn't like, okay, he being a pedophile. You know what I'm saying?
It's like voluntary. But it's also.
But if the mother reported, though, you go to jail.
Because that,
And she would tell her sons, like,
Yeah,
consider,
tell my
yeah,
sons.
remember, you're 18 now. Remember, you're 17, gonna be 18. Some people don't have that. And then some people also just let that lust take over their bodies. And it's like, damn, my mother did tell me, or such and such did tell me, but I'm right here and it's right here. You know what I'm saying? Now, that does put things into perspective a bit more, because when I think about predator, I think about a grown man preying on innocent
Yeah.
children.
Gotcha.
So I get it. You know, he made a mistake.
But do you divorce him? I just explained the situation to you now.
I guess that because I have an understanding, I don't know. It was just that situation.
Yeah,
when
that's
he
the
was
only.
like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Because my first boyfriend was older than me.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think I
hard.
would.
I
All
wouldn't
the niggas
allow.
picking y'all up from school 2000.
Not y'all, just
I
one.
seen y'all getting in them little Hondas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think y'all was slick. We seen y'all getting in them Hondas.
Yeah,
We
and
couldn't
some of
wait
them
till
be
we got
well
older.
over 19 and still be dealing with
Niggas was
chicks that's
20.
in high school.
Niggas was 21
Yeah.
picking up 14-year-olds.
So at some point, you know better.
Yeah.
But it's also at the same time, people be like, oh, when you turn 18, you getting out of my house. 18 is still so young in the mind.
Child.
You still young in the mental. You don't know shit about the real world, consequences, jobs, credits, rent, parenting. You don't know nothing. So it's the same way. You can make a mistake at 18 years old. You know what I mean? So, no, in that instance, we would have to work through it. Oh my God, because now it's just coming a legal case and now he got to go to jail or
Yeah.
then that's something we gonna have to just try to.
No, you didn't know this happened, so he probably went to jail already. He probably served his time. He did all his time.
Oof, and that's
But-
on his record. Now he got.
No, you gotta go. You gotta register. Yeah.
Oh Lord, that's a lot.
So I work with
Yeah.
adults with disabilities. You know what I mean? One of my clients who is one of them guys. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
He did it to a young child.
I can't really.
Or
man,
no,
I
or
don't want
he
to get
just
fired.
obviously
on the what's the
partook
name.
in something he wasn't.
I don't really remember what
Okay,
happened,
yeah,
but I just know, you know what I mean, that.
But then also being
And I'll
mentally
be-
ill.
But I gotta bring them there to the Megan Law spot. I be having like, yo, I need 4 name tags. I don't want nobody to think I'm walking up in here for myself.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Imagine I gotta walk you in here,
Association.
but this is my job.
Yeah, I get what you're
Don't
saying.
be like, yo, like St. Louis going to the Megan's Law building.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? How wild that is?
Exactly.
I'm like, yo, I'm giving niggas my full name now. No, nigga, go Google my full name, nigga. You know I ain't on no goddamn list.
No, but I would have to leave. I couldn't do it because you got to register and do because it's a whole nother.
That shit is
section.
so
it's a lot
embarrassing.
to
It's a
consider.
whole other thing, and you know, it's like
Even if you found out it was how it was,
I would have to go.
God
I
damn.
don't want that tied to what I have, especially I have a child of my own.
Right.
Especially if it's a situation where I'm meeting this person and we get married or whatever. My child is older. He's of that age. So why the hell would I want that? That's hypocrisy right there. I
Yeah.
understand you. Oh, this is what I did. Nah, bro, I'm good. I gotta go.
I said, nah, bro, I'm good. I used to
gotta-
love you.
He probably should have said something.
Thank you.
Sir, before even getting married. I
Thank
feel like
you.
some things you need to say
you would've
before
dumped
y'all
him.
actually
Everything
got
he
married.
thought was gonna happen,
But let
you have
me
it.
have a choice. Let me choose if I want to marry you or not after knowing that
Thank you.
information. You know what I'm saying? Finding shit out after you're married
know for
is
me.
crushing.
A lot of people do forgive and accept a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Like,
So
okay,
you
let's
never
work
know.
through it and then get married or
Yeah.
something like
The
that.
answer is no.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Gotta
y'all
be
got in
registered.
time out this
Time
week?
move.
Oh. I don't know. I don't have nobody in time. I can't think of nobody right now.
You got anybody in timeout?
Think of somebody. Think of somebody. Do.
You know what it is? I'm gonna give my nigga Fatboy you in timeout for being locked up, man. I don't know what you locked up for. I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, you need to stop. You've been this last year, last year of his life, he been fucking his life up. And I'm saying this to you as a friend because I love you. You in timeout. Stop fucking your life up. Understand what's going on with your wife, with everything, whatever's happening. It's like it's turmoil you right now. I put you on timeout. Think about the things you got going on, my nigga. And when you come out, be a better man, Fatboy. You know, I love you, my brother. You my brother. I want the best for you. You know what I mean? But you in time out for the week. Hopefully you get right, be better.
Different people go through different things in life. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, he's from Jersey. Definitely proud of all his accomplishments and growth over the years. But I think we've all witnessed a lot of things occurring on social media and being put out and everything. So, yeah, I don't know what he's going through, but hopefully things get better once he comes out and see it as like a fresh start.
Right, absolutely.
For me, I'm about tired. I know y'all tired. Chrisean and Blueface are back.
Oh, yes. Jeez, I forgot.
Back. And it's like, God damn. And it's like, it's literally like a heart rate monitor. He came home. You saw Chrisean with him, kissing all over his back. Mind you, just a few weeks ago, she was sucking on somebody's toes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They went, he blasted her all out about kind of mother she is. I don't know. She seemed like she always got the son, always holding the baby. And then Chrisean, the man, what's his name, Blueface, he said, no, I'm done. I'll never be with her or Jaden. They left me. He kept saying a certain term. They blanked out while he was in jail. I don't know if that's his term. I don't want to say it, but it's just too toxic. And it's draining even as a viewer. It's like, okay, maybe y'all should just go ahead and give them a reality show.
Right.
Instead of dumping it on us. who just, you know, casually scroll. I follow tons of blog pages because that's how we keep up.
Blogs just keep posting. It's like, wow, I don't know what the obsession is. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Give him a show.
Can I, you know what? Put the tattoos on his face in timeout.
Who did them?
Because why are you getting Walgreens? Why are you getting a Walgreens sign on your shit?
Is that really what it? Or is that Watts? I don't know.
But the W looks like Walgreens.
What?
What else he got on there?
A bunch of stuff.
I don't know.
And he had a nice face.
Yeah.
He
had a nice face.
He had a nice face.
Before that.
But are the needles clean and stuff?
Y'all niggas is nuts.
I mean, I never been to jail.
Fix my face because he's not in my energy.
You know, so it's like, is it sanitary?
Yeah. I mean,
you can get needles in jail. You can almost
like tattoo
everything.
needles. You can get all the supplies.
So don't you know they don't really not the tattoo needles? Don't you know the pins, the safety pins?
Yeah.
You burn those and ink those.
They're so smart.
And they just keep putting the needle in the ink and then putting it on the skin.
And they keep burning it.
Sad.
You know what I'm saying? Clean. You know the heat take out, sterilize.
So they gotta drag it across the skin. Because you know what, a tattoo needle is such technology. You can once it's zoomed in, it's like several needles, ping, 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 ping.
But niggas like him rich though, so he might have was able to purchase certain things that back in the last time I've been in jail 2014, 13. So.
He said he was trying to gain weight in prison and bought a bag of candy.
He did get a little fat though.
He did, but he's like, I bought a candy bag that costs $50 in jail money. Why are you eating candy to gain weight? I would get like honey buns or like bread.
It's the sugar.
That just don't sound right.
Yeah, it's the sugar.
I'm gonna get a bag of candy.
That's illegal in other countries.
I want some candy.
I love candy.
I love kind. You know who I want to put in timeout? I think it was I believe it was a LA Fitness gym. This lady was so the lady was complaining because a man went into the female
to be a trans woman.
Yeah, but he was just a man, right? Just right. Anyway, she was complaining like you don't need to be in this part of the locker room. It's for women. Yes. Didn't she get put out or something? She got banned.
Oh yeah.
She was upset
because she was a butch too, right?
No.
She was.
But either way, the point was, I don't mean to cut off.
Yeah.
But
go ahead.
You on this. The guy who was in it wasn't even dressing room, it was the bathroom, the whole locker room.
Yeah, it was a locker room, the female locker
room.
room.
So you can take your clothes off and everything in there. He had on a sports bra. This is a guy, it was a Caucasian man who looked like a man. Had a sports bra on. There was nothing feminine anywhere. That was it. So she had stated, she did say this in the car, she was like, I've been through things in my life. I've had situations happen to me. And I'm advocating not only for myself and everything that I've healed from, but other people that are in there. He shouldn't have been there. He was just standing there.
Right.
But you're looking at what I have. What is wrong with you? Get out.
That's
so
crazy.
She had come out and was stating it. And because of how it looked, of course they're going to go for the person that was voicing their opinion.
Yeah, I think that was so stupid.
Yeah.
They need to make a couple of different bathrooms now.
They
His,
should.
hers, and then.
And who identifies as who don't give a damn.
All right.
Yeah.
I sent a post to my daughter to also piggyback on what you're saying, Tiff. This man dressed himself as a woman with a wig on and fake boobies and went in the women's room, women's gym area to record. but he was not identifying as. He was physically presenting himself as, and he got caught. So it just goes to show you, I'm not saying all, but some people do just put themselves in these areas now because everything is so like common and accepted. Now when I go to certain restaurants, it's just restroom.
Yeah.
Like anybody can
you're
go in
right.
any stall, or sometimes it's both genders in like one strip. Like you could all walk into this private area.
Yeah.
Seen that recently.
Yeah, so it's like,
That's insane.
I'm not saying that we can't accept different people's lifestyles and how they present themselves, but not at the demise of anybody
personal
else's
space.
privacy or their comfortability.
Yeah.
You trying to film me? You trying to see my goodies, my lady parts? No.
Yeah.
They need to make a third restroom. For people who don't give a damn, all are welcome in this restroom,
Right,
in
right,
this locker
right.
room, whatever the case may be. If you identify, I can't even say that still.
You know what I just think needs to happen at this point? I'm very pro, just make women's gyms. That's it. There's some that have women's gyms, and I just feel like it might be the best thing.
Well, gym just
Well, what if
for
they
women?
identify
Yeah, but they're gonna be like, identify
But
as a
no, no,
woman.
they identify.
No, just for women. Period.
They gonna say they
They're gonna have a
identify.
problem.
Nah.
There's gonna be a problem
Nah.
for that.
All I'm saying is that's the best thing, because my thing is this, again, it's not about, I don't discriminate against anyone, but at the same time, there's so many instances, I'm getting so mad about it, but there's so many instances of how we as women are not treated equally, for one. Two, we are not that we're just not treated equally, but also there have been issues where we have been assaulted, we've been mistreated, and people are not believing us. There's been cases that we put forth, and it's been time and time again where it's either been pushed back, been questioned, and a lot of that is something that I stand for and advocate for. Like with the instance of what happened to her in the gym, something else could have occurred if she wasn't, advocating. You know what I'm
Then that
saying?
would've been too late.
There's no protection.
Yeah.
There's still no protection. Hell no. So I feel like having a woman's gym,
Just to do that for
Wow.
recording.
yeah,
That's in Maryland.
would be best. Just to prevent stuff like this from happening. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's some ways you have to prove that, fine, but at the same time, I would feel safe because there's less that I would have to deal with.
How they
Especially
catch
being
them?
overly sexualized in the
Agreed.
gym.
Somebody probably was like,
Agreed.
he's suspicious or got that phone out or doing something. But I know y'all probably just said this too, but then it's the people who,
Crazy.
right? The people
Niggas
who
is really
identify
creepers.
as are going to say, this is not fair.
I'm going to say this.
Show me your pussy if you want to
Thank
get
you.
in.
But he just got it done.
I'm going to say
He
this.
just got it done.
He just got it done.
As
Sorry.
far as getting the pussy done, then come on in.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like for real,
Thank
but
you.
not for the
Yeah.
people who are being predatory
No,
with it.
Yeah.
Like,
thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole point. Jesus.
Well, we thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Milfshake. Drop your opinions in the comments. Give us advice. Let us know what you want us to talk about next. Thank you, Louie, for joining us.
Man,
Make sure y'all check out
I love
Beers
chilling
and
with the
Bottles
ladies, man.
podcast.
Check us out and Essex, my show. Make
In
sure.
Essex, the mini-series.
My mini-series.
In Essex, the mini-series. And don't forget, let us know what we should name our advice column. We'll catch y'all on the next episode. Peace out.
Peace.